Hi guys, my name's Kate. This is my first ever video. I watch a lot of booktube and I've been wanting to do something like this for a while. And finally my mom told me that I just needed to do it. So I'm just going to do it. And I guess I have a what's it called? Book haul. I got a book haul for you guys. So I have a book haul for you guys of books that I have accumulated in the past month and a half. So there's actually a rather decent amount here. So I will start with the books that I got from Goodwill. The first thing I got is the Vampire Book Encyclopedia, which is huge and is actually really awesome. It's like an encyclopedia of vampires. It even has, when I was flipping through it at Goodwill, I saw that it even had a thing on Bunnicula, which is a children's story I used to read when I was like 7, 8, about a vampire bunny. He's not really a vampire bunny, but he like sucks juices out of like vegetables and fruits and stuff. So I thought that was really cool. And I'm not a huge like vampire freak, I swear. I just thought this was really awesome. So got the Complete Vampire Companion book. So they were like $1 a piece, so I thought, why not? I also got Just Listen by Sarah Dessen, which I have never actually read a Sarah Dessen book, but I have bought myself several over the years that I intend to read sometime, probably in the summer. So I actually have no idea what this is about, but it's Sarah Dessen, and I've heard good things about her. The next book I have is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. My brother read all of these books and told me that I need to read them because they're fantastic. So I got the first one, and I also picked up The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest, which is the third book. So now I have to get the second book and then I can start reading. So I don't really know what they're about, just that my brother told me that I need to read them. The last thing I got from Goodwill, which in these videos you will realize that I am an Outlander freak. I am obsessed with Outlander. I love it so much. I bought myself, it was at Goodwill for like $1, so it was $1, people. I already ordered the first book on Amazon, but then I saw this and it was like the TV show cover, and I'm like, well, I should get both, right? Because Outlander. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Look at this. It's beautiful. Books that I got from a retail store up the street from me called Find Your Peace, which I actually know the owner. And I bought the Ugly series by Scott Westerfeld. So there's Uglies and Pretties, specials, and extras. I actually don't really know much about this series. I know a lot of people who told me that I should read it. And I love these covers, but I've never read the book. So I'm really excited to read these because they look pretty awesome. I got the The Clockwork 3 by Matthew J. Kirby. I don't know what this book is about, but I thought it was pretty. So that's really the only reason I bought it, was because I thought it was pretty. It sounds like it's about 3 kids who go on adventures, so I thought the book was pretty. And the last book I got from the Find Your Peace is See You at Harry's by Joe Knowles, I think is how you say that. I have heard some really, really great things about this one, and so I'm actually really excited. I actually started reading it. I'm on chapter like 3. It's really cute so far. But yeah, It's about a little girl named Fern, which is like the cutest name ever. But so I'm really excited to finish this one. Alright, the next books I have for you guys are books that I got for Christmas, which unfortunately for me, I feel like I didn't get enough. Right. The first book that I got for Christmas is The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins, which I don't know much about this. I think that it's about a girl who goes on a train like every morning, and she's gotten this routine of watching like people eat breakfast on their porches, and like she sees like the same things every day. And then I know it's like a mystery or something, so I think she like sees someone being murdered or something. I actually have no idea because I've never read it. I got this from my friend Mason, so I'm really excited to read it. Sounds thrilling.
You're so cute.
I had to, okay? Then from my parents, I got the Book of Elsewhere series, which there's actually 5 of them. There's 5 of them. I love them. I actually have been asking for these books for like probably 4 years now, and my parents finally bought them for me. They're so good. They're technically middle grade books, but I don't care. And you shouldn't either. You should definitely read these. They're The Book of Elsewhere by Jacqueline West. They are so good. You have The Shadows and Spellbound and The Second Spy, and then I think it's The Strangers, and then like Still Life. And it's about a girl named Olive who moves with her parents into an old Victorian house. And there are paintings on the walls that won't move. And it turns out that you can go through the paintings, and there are 3 cats that live at the house, and they talk, and they're amazing. Their names are Horatio, Harvey, and Leopold, and they were like my favorite part because I love cats, and they were hysterical. And then like there are witches, and it's just traveling through paintings, witches, talking cats. Like, can you like get better than that? No, I don't think so. And then also from my parents, I got Dreams of Gods and Monsters by Laini Taylor, which is the 3rd in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, which I actually have the first 2 up here, which my parents got me last year for Christmas. And this is like one of my all-time favorite series. I love Laini Taylor's like the way she writes. It's so beautiful and so unique. It is probably one of the most unique stories I've ever read. Like, I can't even like tell people what this book is about because it's just you just need to read them. You really do. They're so beautiful. They're so good. Like, they're definitely one of my all-time favorites. So I definitely recommend it. And then from my friend Hannah, I got Little Women, which is this beautiful copy. Can you see that? I love this copy. It's beautiful. I actually had a copy of Little Women, but it was falling apart. So now I have a beautiful copy of Little Women. So I'm really happy about that. And thank you, Hannah. From my sister, it's not necessarily a book, but because I already told you guys I am obsessed with Outlander, she got me the coloring book. I'm so excited. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. I'm a friend. Give me a second. Jamie! Oh my god. Jamie. I love Jamie. I love me some Jamie. Okay, so that's all that I got for Christmas. And so now, my largest stack of books are books I bought myself because, well, I wanted them. So, that's a good reason, right? Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. And I haven't read this one, but I've heard some really, really good things about it. And if you read the description of this book, it basically describes my friends Hannah and Di. So, but if she were to ever leave me and tell me to do like a list of things like in this, there's no way. I will not go skinny dipping. I will not kiss a stranger. I might break something, but that'll be an accident. But so yeah, I'm really excited to read this. It sounds funny and enjoyable, and I love those cheesy cutesy reads, and maybe this isn't a cheesy cutesy read, but it sounds like one. So I don't know. The next book that I got myself was All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. I read this book, well, I listened to this book earlier this year while at work, and it probably was not the best idea because I cried so bad while listening to this book. It was so beautiful and so like it hit a lot of spots in my heart and the feels, and it's just a beautiful book. But I do warn you that if you have any like triggers to like suicide and stuff like that, you should not read the book because it deals a lot with suicide. But it is so beautiful, and I love this book so much, and I definitely recommend it. The next books that I bought myself is Red Rising and Golden Sun by Paris Brown. Oh my gosh. These books are so crazy. They're so intense, and I love them so much. I just like the end of Golden Sun left me like so like speechless. I was just like, what just happened, man? I need the next book. I'm super excited about. I'm super excited about the next book. I will be buying it the day it comes out. Actually, I think I already pre-ordered it. I already pre-ordered it, let's be honest. But yes, and oh, it's so good. I love Darrow, who's the main character, and just like these books are just so intense, and I love them. And they're set on Mars, which is really awesome because like I like science fiction-y things. So these books, guys. I love these books. Also, like, look at Pierce Brown, okay? Can you see that? He's beautiful, okay? Beautiful. So, not only, right, is these books beautiful, but the author himself is beautiful, which is a plus, I guess. I mean, obviously you shouldn't read the book just because he's beautiful, because the books themselves are beautiful and fantastic. But, yes. If I can find it. Enough of Pierce. So, I've already fangirled over Pierce Brown and Jamie Fraser. Priorities. Alright, the next book that I got for myself is 1,000 Nights by E.K. Johnston, which I have not read this book yet. I really want to read this book. It is like a retelling of the Arabian Nights, which I love. And this cover is so beautiful, and even like the jacket cover, look at the stars. There are stars. I love stars. But I think that this book is beautiful on the outside, and I've heard really great things about it, and I love the Arabian Nights. So I'm really excited to read this one. So pretty. It's so pretty. And the next book I have is The Wrath and Dawn by Renee. I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce her name, which I feel bad about. But this book is one of my favorite books that I read in 2015. it is so good. It is another like retelling of the Arabian Nights, and it's so good. It was so beautiful. Like I was so like entranced. Like I could not stop. Like it is so beautiful. The writing style, like I loved the story, and like there was like a little magic element in it, and it was just so good. And I've already pre-ordered the second book, and I cannot wait for it to come out, which it comes out like a couple weeks before my birthday, I think. So I'm so excited. It's The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee, who knows. I really wish I could pronounce her name. It's I don't know. And this is also like a beautiful book. Like it's got this beautiful picture. It's got ruffled edges that feel fantastic. I love this book, and you should read it and love it too because it's beautiful. Alright, and then like I said, I'm a little obsessed with Outlander, and so far this is the only one in the series that I own, besides the other copy that I showed you earlier. But my plan is I will buy one of these because they're not cheap a month until I own all of them. So one Outlander book a month, which they're also super long books, so like it gives me time to read it. And I love Outlander, guys. I love it. I love Outlander. Alright, the next book that I bought myself is Ruby Red by Kirsten Gere. Kirsten Gere? How do you... Kirsten Gere. All three of these books. It's Ruby Red, Sapphire Blue, and Emerald Green, and Ruby Red came. The other two are still on their way. So I actually just got done with the last one in this trilogy, Emerald Green. It is about time travel, and there's romance, and it is beautiful, and it is so fun. It was actually translated from German, so it was originally a German book. And there's a movie which I may have watched on YouTube and then proceeded to order on Amazon from Germany, so that might be on its way too. So, like any other book made to movie, it is not spot on. They take out characters. They, I think, added a character, and like some stuff is out of order. They didn't put things in. They added weird things to it. But all in all, I loved the movie, and I need the second movie and third movie, which the third movie comes out this year in Germany. So who knows when I'll have a chance to see it, because they need to dub it for me. They also need to dub the second one, which is not dubbed yet. The next book I got was Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, which I technically already owned this book, but Victoria is coming to my local library next month, which I'm so excited about. I'm so excited. I already signed up. And then I looked at my copy of Red Queen and was like, I took this on vacation, and there's kind of like water damage. Oops. So I was like, I'm not having her sign a water damage copy. So I bought myself Red Queen again. My sister actually claimed my other copy of Red Queen, and she's reading it right now, and hopefully we'll be done before we meet Victoria Aveyard. I also bought Cruel Crown, which I'm super excited about. I just got this, so I'll be reading it soon. Which has 2 short stories from the Red Queen world, so I'm really, really excited. And I already pre-ordered the Glass Sword, which actually comes like the day before I'm meeting Victoria Aveyard, so I probably won't have time to read that before I meet her. And then I also got myself An Ember in the Ashes by Sabah Tahir. This book, wow. I read this book a couple months ago, and I still can't talk about it because I was just like, what? I loved this book. It was one of my favorite books I read last year, and it left me speechless. And I love the main characters in this book, and like it ends and you're just like, you can't end there. I need more. And the second book doesn't come out until like August, so I think I'm going to have to reread this several times because I need these characters in my life more. And it ended like the words, they just stopped, and I wasn't prepared, and I need more. I really need more. So An Ember in the Ashes is very good. And the last book of this haul is Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. I just bought this last night. It was very difficult purchasing this book because lots of things happened, and finally I brought it home. So I'm very excited about that. Alexandra Bracken is actually one of my favorite authors. I read her Darkest Minds trilogy last year, actually, and the second book broke my heart, and I sobbed for probably an hour and a half. Yeah. So this one is about time travel, and I'm so excited. I don't really know much other than it's about time travel and that it's Alexandra Bracken. So I'm super, super excited, and I can't wait to read it. Yes. Yeah, so I guess I'll see you next time.
Okay.
I
might have to leave a couple times to get up food.
I don't know what to say. I've never made a video before. I don't know what I'm doing either. I need Jamie, man. Where's Jamie? I need Jamie. I love Jamie. I love Jamie. Jamie. Jamie Fraser. I read earlier this year, and oh my god. Over there, you're gonna hit the camera.
I'm gonna try not to. I'm blocking Kim. Yeah, but that's my wife. So yeah. Did you stop what Kim was doing?
Oh, she's making.
Whatever.